Hello, Prairie Point families. I hope you all are doing well. Today, for our Mindfulness Monday, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of me walking you through a mindfulness meditation, I'm going to share with you 3 simple and quick mindfulness techniques that you can use to help you when you're feeling worried or feeling anxious. I know that this time is a time of unknowns. And for me, when I don't know what's going to happen or I don't have control over the future or what might happen, that can cause me to feel anxious and worried. And I imagine some of you are feeling this way too. I first want to say that it's okay to feel this way and it's completely normal. And the good thing is we have some ways to help tackle these feelings and accept them in a way that we can work through them. So the first strategy is called anchoring. And one of the best ways for us to calm down ourselves is to anchor ourselves and direct our attention to the lower half of our body. So you can do this closing your eyes, laying down, sitting down, but you begin by focusing on your feet and how they feel touching the ground, how they feel inside of your socks or shoes, and then bring your attention to include the sensations in your ankles and then your calves, your knee, all the way up to your upper legs. Ask yourself, do my feet feel and legs feel heavy? Do they feel light? Are they shaky? Are they warm? Are they cool? Do I feel tingling, numbness? And then as you're doing that, we're taking those deep breaths that we did last week, those deep belly breaths. And we're really thinking about the sensations that we're feeling, breathing them in, and then just really relaxing as we breathe out. You can do this strategy anytime, no matter where you're at, sitting, walking around, eyes closed or eyes open. The next strategy I'm going to tell you about is breath counting. So just like similar to the square breathing that I did last week, this technique can be used while you're doing the anchoring strategy or completely separate. So on your next in-breath, you would count up to 6 as you breathe all the way in, and then on the out-breath, you count up to 10 as you breathe all the way out. So it would look something like this. You would breathe in for 6 seconds and breathe out for 10. Until it completely, your breath is out of your lungs. This technique has the effect of lengthening both the in-breath and out-breath and slowing down your breathing. Oftentimes when we're anxious or worried, our breathing gets heavy and fast, and that causes our brain to further worry and affect our physical body. And so slowing down our breath and counting, even saying in as you breathe in and saying out as you breathe out, this can help you really impede and get rid of those worried feelings or even a panic attack. And the third strategy is one of my favorites. This is finger breathing. And I know we've talked about this one in my lessons. We had our lessons over tackling anxious feelings. But finger breathing is another version of breath counting. And you hold your hand out in front of you with your palm facing you, kind of like you're And with your palm facing you, with your other index finger, so this is my right hand, and this is my left hand, I'm going to trace up my finger and then trace down. And while I trace up, I'm going to breathe in, hold at the top, and then breathe out. And breathe in, hold, and breathe out. And breathe in, hold, and breathe out. So I like this strategy because it gives you something to visually focus on instead of our focus being on whatever we're thinking about or what's in front of us, what we're worried about. It causes us to focus on something here right now in front of us. And then it's also kinesthetic, meaning that it allows our body to move a little bit while we're counting and breathing. This is super helpful when there's a lot going around you and it's hard to just close your eyes and focus inwards. But this is one of my favorite strategies and techniques. I hope that you're able to try one of these strategies with a parent or a sibling or a grandma, whoever you're with today, and that you can find some peace and calm amongst some of the scary things that we're going through right now. I will see you all next week on our next Mindful Monday. Have a great week. Bye-bye, Pioneers.